Welcome back, beautiful people, to another episode of Trey, the Terrible Collector. Today we are going to be doing the first half of the X-Men Mutant Invasion series. The Invasion series was kind of like a themed set that they had put out. We are going to be playing a little bit fast and loose with it. The first one that we're going to be opening is Eric the Red. You will notice that he is not shown on the back, and there is a Wolverine shown on the back, and we are not going to be unboxing that Wolverine at this time. The reason for that is because I don't feel like it. The episode's going to be broken up into two parts, mostly because it's kind of a pain in the ass to do all the editing with 6 whole different figures. This one should be really cool, though. Let's get started with Eric the Red. Eric the Red is an agent of the Shi'ar Empire, and he is proven to be a deadly adversary to the uncanny X-Men. Assigned to the sector around planet Earth, he was called upon by Emperor Deken to do battle with the superheroes aboard the Eagle 1 space station. Eric the Red was also a alias used by, I believe, Cyclops, and then later on by Magneto at various points in time, when they had some shady, underhanded business to get to. This box is the same as the Mutant Genesis box, where you have that cool kind of picture of Wolverine in the back. The plastic bubble has that raised X on it. So that's all pretty cool. Let's go ahead and dig in. We are going to be returning to an old feature that we were doing, where we did an extra fact about the cards that were in there, mostly because my brother on the last episode said he missed it and he thought it was neat. So we have Wolvesbane. We will be getting to that in a moment. Let's see what we got here. Eric the Red. So no articulation in the knees, but that's because he's got some real sexy thigh-high boots. Kind of like a weird back thing going on. Very, very naked, actually. He's got like the kind of BDSM situation going on. It's kind of sexy. The hat, however, is not really working for me. The paint job is, though, like a metallic red, like very, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but it's like very iridescent. Looks pretty cool. We do have a little bit of flexibility in the head and the arms. That's all pretty neat. He comes with a Shi'ar blaster, which looks pretty cool. It's a unique sculpt. Haven't seen that anywhere else. And his hand is actually shaped really great for it. It looks like. Watch me not be able to put it in now. Oh, really good. So that's pretty cool. Decent looking figure. Kind of weird character. I'm going to say that he's probably the least exciting of the bunch that we're going to do. But he doesn't look terrible or anything. Next up, we are going to have a character who originally appeared in Series 1 way back in the beginning. If you have been watching since the beginning, you will know that his wing fell off, and it really pissed me off. One of the first characters we opened, and he fell apart right out of the box. Archangel 2. He is much beefier looking this time around. He does not have his cowl on, so you can see his luscious flowing locks. Pretty cool. Let's dig in here. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, wait. Gotta go back. It's time for our extra fact. While the majority of the mutant population of the X-Men universe have faced some kind of fear and hatred based on who they are, Wolvesbane had it particularly rough. Her father was a preacher and a member of the mutant hate group, the Purifiers, and he made it one of his life's missions to purify the earth of her presence, attempting to kill her, and eventually she had to kill him to save herself. All right, now that we got that back out of the way, Archangel, flowing locks. What's up, big dude? This is Frankie. Frankie's in for training. He's a real son of a gun. He's cute. And here we have a card that they don't want you to get out. We have Moonstar, who is listed as a villain. We'll get back into that in just a tick here. Archangel. So these wings are rubber and kind of like soft, but it's a much better look than the previous version. He he looks like a superhero. The last one kind of looked like a dweeb. Still not a fan of the blue and pink paint job that was his costume choice at the time, but nothing we can do about that. Much better looking Archangel. Doesn't really have any features or anything like that, but I mean, if you flop his wings around, looks pretty neat. That all being said, it is now time for our second extra fact. Danny Moonstar was a member of the New Mutants from the very beginning, but on this particular card, she's listed as a villain and a member of the Mutant Liberation Front. And that's because at this time, unbeknownst to everyone, she was working deep undercover at the behest of S.H.I.E.L.D. to get as much information about the hate group as she could. All right, the last figure that we're going to do for the first half of the Mutant Invasion series is Captive Sabertooth. So this version of Sabertooth, I believe, came from when he was being held captive at the X Mansion. This is our third version of Sabertooth that we've opened for the show, not counting our Age of Apocalypse one. This one is particularly cool because he comes with like some little gauntlets to make him look like he's trapped. And oh, get out of here, goober. And the chains go together. And then he's even got this little muzzle that you can put on him. Right? And then he busts out of it. He's free. His mouth does open, which is really cool. That was something that the last one did. I'm glad they kept that. This Sabertooth is really unique and different, and it's a cool take on the character. I feel like it's the first time that we got a character that was like super specific to a certain issue or something. I love this one. Probably my favorite Sabertooth in the series. Very cool. All right, now it is time for our last extra fact. This is about Matsuo Surayaba. Matsuo was a member of the Hand and the person who was ultimately responsible for the death of Mariko, the former fiancée of the X-Man Wolverine. Wolverine, upon finding this out and confronting him, vowed not to kill him right away, but to come back and hunt him each year and cut a piece off of his body. Sick. All of these cards have come from the X-Men 94 Fleer Ultra line, which is one of my favorites. I know they did a modern take on the line in 2018, and I've been looking for it, and it's like a bajillion ass dollars, so probably won't be getting into that anytime soon, but maybe one day down the line. Thanks for checking out the first half of the Mutant Invasion. Stop in next week and we will have the second half up. But in the meantime, remember to like and subscribe and tell all your friends. As always, y'all have been wonderful and I have been terrible, and we'll see you again soon.